JLo look, I want to make sure to prep my skin. I've actually been using this Benefit Puff Off. This is an instant eye gel to help smooth the look of puffiness. I'm not sure if it works yet, but you know, mentally I tell myself that it does. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on so that it has time to depuff while I'm doing my eye makeup. You guys tell me if you notice a difference. Also for skin prep, I moisturize, and you want to use something that's going to make your skin look nice and firm and plumpy, and I use this one by Juice Beauty. So next I'm going to go in with a primer, and this is by Tarte. It comes in a little jar like this. I'm just going to pat this into my skin. I really like this primer. I've told you guys in another video because it just kind of makes your skin look really like soft. I already have my eyebrows on, and for my eyebrows I just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in chocolate, and then to make my eyebrows lighter like JLo, I use this MAC Girl Boy brow gel over top. Right, so now we can start with the eye makeup. For my eyeshadow base, you guys know I love MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I think it's my favorite eyeshadow base ever, and I always buff that in with my concealer buffer by Zoeva. I like to use this brush for this particular product because it really does buff it into the skin, and I feel like it gives it a nice smooth even application. So I also forgot to condition my lips, and they're looking kind of flaky. So I'm just going to apply a lip balm to condition them. This one is by Jouer. I'm going to start off using this Tartelette palette. It's kind of perfect for this look also. I'm going to go into this color, Force of Nature, and I'm actually going to mix it with Natural Beauty. I think they're like the perfect cool tone mauve shades, kind of like JLo had in her crease. New favorite blending brush, which is the Morphe M441. So when working with dark, smoky eyes, you always want to start light and build the darkness little by little. That way everything looks really smooth and blended, and you want to keep this look pretty round. She didn't really have it winged out, and also into the inner corner here. She had some smokiness going on, so don't be afraid to get really smoky with these lighter shades. To deepen up the crease, I'm going to go into Dreamer, which is this brown shade here, and a little bit of this color here. It's a deep plum shade. This is called Bombshell. The same brush, and I'm just going to pop that more into the socket line. And it's okay while blending this if you get it on the lid, because we're just going to put a dark color on the lid anyways. So I'm just building this color up. I'm going into Fashionista, which is just a black eyeshadow, and I'm taking just a little tiny bit of that to deepen up the crease. It's not going to look super black, it's just going to bring out definition in the crease more. So for JLo's lid color, she had this really sooty gray type of eyeshadow. I can't really explain it. I have this IT Cosmetics palette here. This is the Naturally Pretty Celebration palette. It's the newest one. And the best combination I could come up with was Coal. It's a very sooty grayish color, and I'm gonna mix that with Peace, which is this like taupey shade, and I found that that made the best color. Just packing that on, and I'm gonna pop that onto the lid. And all her eyeshadows were also very matte. Okay, so now I'm going to take this nice fluffy brush. This one is by Elizabeth Mott. I'm going to go back into my brow bone highlight color, and this is the time that you could clean up any edges or re-highlight your brow bone, just in case with all that blending it may have died down. I want to start doing my lower lash line, and in order to do that, I want to do my foundation first. That way, when I do my lower lash line, we already have our concealer on, we already have everything set, so we don't have to ruin the smokiness after by putting our concealer on afterwards. I'm just going to be using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40, Zoeva 107 brush. And my face is always a lot lighter than my neck because I try to keep my face out of the sun, and so my body's always really tan. So this color looks darker, but it matches my neck. I like to use patting motions mixed with buffing motions because I feel like it gives the most coverage. I'm going to be applying my concealer. This is just my NARS Cream of Concealer in the shade Custard. So with JLo's makeup, you can definitely tell that there was a highlight under her eye, sort of like this concealer, and it had a triangle shape. So you want to just give yourself a little triangle under your eyes. I've been doing this lately, and I really find a big difference in my under eyes. I have been spraying a little bit of this Urban Decay All-Nighter spray onto my brush, damping it up a little bit, and then I just kind of use that under the eyes. And this is a makeup setting spray, so I feel like it's been helping my concealer stay and not crease. You always want to make sure to even out the highlight on your skin. So because we have highlighted areas here, you should also highlight any other areas that come forward on your face. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this also to the center of my forehead right here and down the bridge of my nose. Also bring it right here. This is going to help bring forward your Cupid's bow and give you that like really nice pout. Just a little bit on the chin. To set the under eyes, I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour. I'm going to use her banana powder under the eyes. This is also going to act as another highlight. But you got time for dark circles, especially not J-Lo. So I'm patting that into the under eye really delicately with a Luxe Face Focus brush by Zoeva. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes and then go back to my face afterwards. I'm using the Tarte liner. This is the gel liner in black. Tightline your eyes and your waterline. Make sure to take this liner in the inner corner of your eye. She had a very feline look because she brought this into that point. Take a black eyeshadow now that we've tight lined the waterline. And you want to make sure to smoke out that lash line. She had a super smoky lower lash line, which I love. I'm a big fan of that look. This brush is amazing for this. It's the 237 Detailed Shader Brush by Zoeva. On the lower lash line, she not only had black smoked out, but she also had the tones that are in the eyes up here smoked out as well. Best Friend and a little bit of Bombshell, and I'm going to start running that right under the black with a pencil brush. Now it's time for our lashes. So I'm just going to give my lashes a little bit of a curl and apply some mascara. And I'm just going to be using this Tarte mascara. This is their Lights Camera Lashes. I'm just going to be applying these Precious lower lashes. And then on the top, I'm going to be using these Ardell lashes. Alright, so that's the lashes on. It really makes a big impact on the look when you have a lot of lashes. I think it just opens up the eyes a bit more. Finally, it's time to finish off the face. So for this look, you want bronzy skin, obviously, because J-Lo is glowing at all times. So first, to give me more of a tan, I'm going to use Give Me Sun, my favorite bronzer. And I'm just going to use this Zoeva 107 powder brush. This is not for contour. This is just for an all-over tan. And I'm going heavy on the bronzer. Also want to take that on your forehead, of course. So now to contour, I'm going to use the Anastasia Contour Powder. Havana is this shade right over here. 105 Luxe Zoeva brush. J-Lo doesn't have too much of a strong contour. It's very soft from what I can see. To bring a really bronzy J-Lo glow to my face, I'm going to use this City Color bronzer, and this is in the shade Sunset Morphe G8 brush. I'm lightly going to put my brush in here, tap off the excess, even actually on the back of my wrist, because I don't want too much of this. It's very glowy. I'm just going to put it everywhere we bronzed. And then, of course, we're going to highlight the cheekbones, make our face look very dewy. So I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighters. I use this all the time. It's the Mary Luminizer. Always dirty, too. Right here. J-Lo always has it here, and she always has it on the bridge as well. And, of course, on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take this Pacifica eyeshadow in the shade Ethereal. This is a highly pigmented shimmer shade, which I'm going to highlight the inner corner with. Just use a pencil brush for this. I'm just going to lightly pack that on. Yes. For blush, I'm going to be using this one right here. This is by Hot Makeup Professional, And this is actually called Red Carpet Ready Blush Falling Softly. I'm just gonna dab that on my Morphe G8. I'm just barely tapping this on. It's a beautiful color. So for the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line them with the LA Girl Lip Liner in the shade Natural. So for JLo's lip color, it was identical to Anastasia Beverly Hills' new liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. It looks like the exact same color, only with a gloss over top. For the lip gloss, I'm going to be using Gerard Cosmetics in Shimmer of Hope. Has a little light, so when you're in the club. To set the makeup, I'm just going to use the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. It's actually my friend Diana's birthday, so I'm going to go meet her right now. Happy birthday, Diana, my bestest friend. I love you so much. I don't even think she watches my videos. I really don't think she does. She says she does, but then she's like, what's your favorite bronzer? I'm like, bitch, I use Give Me Sun every video. And then she's like, oh yeah, I do watch them, I swear. I'm like, all right, guys, so this is the finished JLo Golden Globes 2015 makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. I had so much fun recreating it. I tried to give as many tips and tricks as I could throughout the video because I know sometimes I can go through the steps a little bit quickly without explanation. So I wanted to make sure to give you guys the best explanation that I could through this video. So hopefully it didn't make it too long for you guys. I had so much fun recreating this look for you guys, and I hope I did it justice. That's pretty much all I have to say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you liked it, and if you want to subscribe, no pressure. But, you know, the button's like somewhere in this area down here. So if you want to click it, I wouldn't be mad at you. Anyways, alright guys, I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Let me turn my phone on silent, because my hoes be texting me. For blush, I'm gonna use, my hands look like crazy homeless person over here. Is this called Super Mom? Oh, that's kind of cool, since people are calling me mom nowadays. It has like a little plancha. How do you say this in English?
Iron.
Oh. Tutorial. I had so much fun making it. I just really, Desiree? Plancha. No. Alright guys, and I want to wear her butt on my butt because that would be nice.